I'm Shweta Prithviraj. I graduated from SJIM in 2015 and since the past 5 years, 8 months, I've been with Oracle Consulting implementing Fusion ERP for our customers. So this is a software that we implement for the customers, and a large part of our job goes with in interacting with the customers. So today I'm going to cover 3 main points that I think are very important in establishing a good relationship with your clients' customers. So the first one is the mind and the mindset and what you tell yourself, because that's the fundamental, I feel. Especially as a fresher, what tends to happen is you will be very anxious and there will be some kind of self-doubt where you may feel like, are you ready to take up an opportunity to have a customer call or a customer session? You may try to shy away from it, but don't do that. I think you should take up as many opportunities as you get, because that's the only way you will get better. The more you do something, the better you get at it. So if somebody is giving you an opportunity to take a session, to take a call with the customer, do it, because if they're giving you an opportunity, they see something in you, right? So they believe there is an opportunity there. So don't be too harsh on yourself. The knowledge will come, the experience will come as you keep doing it, but you need to make a start. And if you're scared and anxious, it will only hamper your delivery. So that's the first thing. Try to be a bit calm and don't be afraid. Now the second thing is preparation. So the moment you get an opportunity, there is a presentation that's given to you. You need to make that presentation. First, you need to know the context, what is expected out of you, and then you need to do a lot of preparation, as much as you possibly can, given the limited time that you have. Because earlier I said don't be afraid and be calm, but you will not be calm if you're not prepared, because that's where all the anxiety kicks in. But if you've prepared enough, you've done your research, you've done all the tests possible, you've thought of all the possible questions the customer could ask you, then you've gone through the presentation in your mind and the flow of the presentation. Do all this, do your hard work and the preparation. Once you've done that, you'll have enough knowledge that you will be able to feel confident about what you know, and that will show in your delivery. So you have to prepare. That is the second most important aspect. Third aspect is a few basic etiquette. So when you are dealing with your customers, you have to be on time, whether it's a call or whether it's a session or even if it's a mail, right? Mail, when I say be on time, I mean acknowledge the mails, because a customer sends you a question or they ask for some information. Many times people don't acknowledge it, and that is something which is really not acceptable by customers. So if they've sent you something, and even if you're going to take some time to work on it, at least send back a mail acknowledging that you've received it and you're working on it. That will go a long way with your relationship with the customer. So acknowledge it. Being on time, right? Though I said be on time, of course there are exceptions to every rule, and given the current scenario where we're all working from home and we have internet issues, sometimes it's really frustrating when your call is just about to start and you can't make it on time. So that's okay, it's not in your hands, so don't beat yourself to it. But as much as possible, be on time and acknowledge mails. Another thing I want to let you all know, which is very important, is if you don't know something when you're interacting with your customer, accept it. Don't fib. Many people tend to come up with some smart answers, cook up something, but the customer is not dumb. So they will get to know that you're lying and you will lose credibility. That's the worst thing that can happen. So if you don't know something, and not knowing something is one of the reasons that causes a lot of fear initially, right? Because you think you may not know everything, how are you going to handle the situation? So this is how you handle it. Everybody can't know everything, right? So if there's a question asked and you don't know it, tell them that you are not too sure about the answer. You will work on it and get back to them. If you know it to a fair enough extent, then put it forth with a disclaimer that you think it's like this, but you will check and get back. So always accepting that you don't know something is not going to make you seem less smart. In fact, they're going to appreciate it. So accept that you don't know what you don't know and get back to them on that. So all in all, if all these 3 things are kept in mind, right, a customer is going to be very happy with a person who is confident, who values their time, who has the knowledge, and who understands their business. I hope these 3 tips help you with your interactions with your customers in the future. All the best.